Good morning.
Good morning.
On behalf of the mayor and all of us council people, we're very pleased to see you here this morning. This has been a long time coming. Some years ago, we had youth to come down to talk about wanting to have a place they could do the skateboards. And I know Mr. Grant will be able to tell you more about it, and I'm very pleased to see that the chairman of the Recreation and Parks, Mr. Conrad, is here. Also, city manager, Mr. Lee Garrity, and I thought I saw another assistant city manager.
Ben?
And I want to say to all of us, and especially to the citizens who've gathered here on this day, this is a historical day, and we're very pleased and proud that you're here to help us share this opportunity. We look at the taxpayers' dollars very seriously. So at this time, the councilwoman, even though this is a commons area where everybody can come, correct, but we have elected officials who happen to be in the areas where different things are located, and we make sure that you're safe and sound. Mm-hmm. So at this time, the councilwoman from the North Ward, Councilmember Adams.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem Burke. Good morning.
Good morning.
As Ms. Burke always says, it's a beautiful day out here to live in the city of Winston-Salem. I just want to tell you that, as Ms. Burke said, I am, well, you know me, I'm always excited about anything. But this skateboard park, the city manager and staff and I and some of the council members, I've been talking about this since I came on board in 2009. As Ms. Burke referred to, as we have moved activities for young people and youth up here during the summers, on Fairground Fridays, I think it is, that, you know, my concept was, well, okay, if we're moving our young people to an area that they can be safe and be entertained and have a good time, why can't we now start putting some amenities in there that they want to see that their generations like? And I always wonder, why is it that Kernersville beat us in getting a skate park? And I think it's been there for over 20-something years. But that was then and this is now. And in the city of Winston-Salem, again, we want to thank the taxpayers and all of you for allowing us to build this wonderful skate park. I talked with some of the customers, as I call them, in the line, and our next young citizens and voters of the city, to ask them what did they think about this, and you can be rest assured they think it's the greatest idea in a long, long time that somebody took the time to put something in that they wanted to see. Like Mayor Pro Tem said, they'll be safe here. As you can see, we have all of the regulatory signs and everything, and we have our public safety people here representing today as well, that our parents and neighbors and everybody can feel good knowing that that'll be. As you can know, it's a safety requirements to have certain equipment on, and Mr. Grant will get into that. But we just want people to know it won't be a manned park. It'll be just like any park in the city. But I'm looking forward to this being an integral part of the plans that we've drawn out for the fairground, that we will build on this and all the other things that we're doing here at the fairgrounds. Again, good morning. Welcome to the North Ward, and young people and parents and guardians, have a good skate time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Councilwoman. We feel the excitement. We know you're thrilled, and we are too. At this time, Councilmember Jeff McIntosh.
Good morning. I'm going to keep this really short because, as Councilmember Adams says, we have customers waiting to use our facility. This solves a bunch of problems, but it also creates opportunities. I know I've heard for years and years about the lack of a skate park and what it does in terms of, you know, creating friction between property owners and skaters that really doesn't have to exist now. We alleviate a lot of that problem, or hopefully all of that problem. So I'm very much looking forward to it. I'd be out here skating today, but my board's being fixed.
Yeah, right.
But I just want to say thank you to staff who did a great job, and our designers, our skate park designers did a great job. And I just look forward to coming out here and watching you guys shred it. Thanks.
Since we were talking about the children before I introduce Mr. Conrad, will the children with the skateboards come on up here? Come up this way. Yes, this is your time, and we're very proud and happy that it is your time. At this time, I would like to also recognize Ms. Driver, who works with Recreation, one of the city staff. And at this time, I would like for Mr. Conrad, who is chairman of the Winston-Salem Recreation and Parks Commission. Mr. Conrad, please come say a few words.
That's good.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna stand.
Good morning, everyone. How are you?
Good morning.
Before I say the few words that I have to say, why don't you give these great leaders a wonderful hand? How about that? Because without them, these things would not be possible. So let me say the few things that I think that benefits the children for this. I think that recreation and parks was created for health. It's a stress reliever for our taxpayers and their families and for enjoyment. Also keep our youth on the right track because they are the future of our city and our state. So at this time, I want to thank the staff of Recreation and Parks for a job well done, and thank you again all for coming out. Thank you again.
It is my pleasure to present to you Mr. Tim Grant, who's the director of our Recreation and Parks for the city of Winston-Salem. Mr. Grant.
Thank you, council member. I'm so glad that the sun finally came out this morning. Thank all of you for being here. Let me just thank a couple of people. I know Eric Jordan is here, who worked with us with the design here on this particular project. Eric, thank you. William Royston is here, who put many hours in working on this particular project. We were able to work with the American Ramp Company and have him have professional skate company come in and help us with this design, and we're very excited about it. Please pay attention to the signage that you see here. This skate park will be open every day as long as we have good weather from approximately 9 a.m. in the morning until dusk in the evening. Please, as you come and use this skate park, we ask that you have safety equipment. Please. Skateboarders is a fantastic group. I worked with them probably back in 2014 when we tried this project as a pilot inside. And Jerry Cooper is here. Jerry, raise your hand. Some of you may not know Jerry, but Jerry was actually Geneva Brown's grandson, and I met him many years ago, and a professional skateboarder. And so, Jerry, thank you for all your support and your help with this. Only thing I can say now is let's get this ribbon cut. Thank you.